Well, I've been asked how is it to do the 37, 37, 36. It's pretty rough. After you do it for a while, you get a feel of it like any route. But you got to drive pretty much like a speed demon, and it needs to be fixed. I trade out for this, and the drivers I see at the garage are like, "How can you do that?" I've already talked to Scheduler Dan. I've already called TriMet. It's just an impossible schedule. Like if you stop to pick somebody up, you're 30 seconds down. You have to sell them a ticket, you're a minute down. You pick up somebody with a bike, that's 1 minute down. Pick up a wheelchair, you're about 4 minutes down. You say hi to somebody, that's about 20 seconds down. So you can't even really talk too much on the 37, 36. I don't know what they were thinking. But it needs to be fixed. But I'm here and hanging out next to I-5 freeway. I guess that's not so bad. I was Cedar Mill Shuttle hanging out next to Sunset, but there is really no break room, no office here, and I know Fred wants me to have an office so I can keep up with promoting TriMet and the drivers and keeping everybody honest and making a fun, happy place. But really, Lake Oswego is a beautiful city. A lot of beautiful people there, and a lot of models. I'd like to show you more of Lake Oswego, but of course there's no time. I'll have to come out here in my car, take a few pictures, a few videos of the beautiful South Shore, beautiful joggers, beautiful artwork, the beauty of the area, Lake Oswego. However, I'm not going to stay here. You have an impossible schedule to keep. You can't hardly be a customer service person. You're just a bus driver stuck in this chair. So it's really not for me. I need a little more time so I can build up the people and the service. All we got here on this route is just mad people. Mad because hour-and-a-half service. Mad because they can't make their connections. Only thing I can do is just drive like hell. And hopefully we'll attract some new riders, because most of these ones that used to take this, I don't see them anymore. That's right here. That's right here on the 63 also. You got one or two, but you're trying to attract new riders now, Fred. People that don't mind waiting, taking 3 times as long to get to work as it did before. So anyway, I'm working the 37 today on a bus. I'm back to being a bus driver, no more shuttle driver. But nonetheless, that's fine. That's how I started. That's how I'll end. That's why I told Fred. I just want to be known as a safe, reliable bus driver. No big deal. Just collect my pay like everybody needs to, and try to make this place a little better, and try to help everybody get along. So that in mind, don't mind being a personal advisor for Fred and his buddies, and whatever take they can take from that, I'm sure it'll make it a better place. So right now it's all about light rail, and everybody's feeling the pressure from these budget cuts to keep light rail going. Got to make up that 21 million from West. Ridership's not doing well. Some of these routes on Max are not doing so hot either, but that's what they want. It's going green, and the community wants it, and Fred's there to oblige them. So nonetheless, the bus service taking a big hit. Everyone's feeling the pressure, whether it's the station agent, trying to cover all these runs with not enough people, whether it's the extra board people who are getting worked to death on these a lot of routes that have no time, whether it's your regular bus drivers who now are facing the pressure of no time to run, no time to run the bus, no time to deal with people, or whether it's customers now who actually make up the greater portion of TriMet, who are riding the buses and who are very upset and mad, have left. Some sticking around, but very unhappy. So that's the lowdown here on the 37, also the 63. If I can get a trade for it, I will. But when I do, people and the extra board people let me know that that's something they don't want to do again, and I don't blame them. But it's going to have to be fixed. But I'm not sure if it can be fixed. With the balancing the budget, balancing the books is the most important thing here right now. So we're all taking a hit. We're all feeling the pressure. Trying not to get a ticket by driving too fast. Trying not to make cars unhappy with me because I'm cutting in front of them, or seem to be, just trying to keep a schedule. It's like the old days when these impossible schedules where they really revised them and gave us some time. But anyway, I'll be studying hard, studying hard the new sign up and what's available. And my split day was nice because I get out and, during the day, do my sports, go see my grandkids, go take a nap. I had some energy and some life, but this 9 hour will suck it out of you. The only way I can make it here is my last trip. I just come in late. I just can't handle it anymore. So I've got to. That's overtime, but that's how it's working here for the 37. Anyway, I will be touching bases with everyone later, and yeah, Peggy wants to know what I meant when I told her on the phone that she talks out of both sides of her mouth. Or at least that's what other people have said. So she wants me to analyze that with her. I'll give her a call and let her know what talking out of both sides of your mouth, really means, especially when it comes to dealing with drivers, dealing with other issues with regard to the contract talks, and what she's going to do and how she's going to do it for this new negotiation. So the negotiation, the yes, no, give, take, say this, mean that. What does talking out of both sides of your mouth mean? That's what the union had said. Can't give names, but we're going to analyze that a little more for Peggy, so she will be able to improve on that area and make her a better person. That's what it's all about, right? So that's what we try to make it all about. And one thing here about the 37, like I said, I almost ran into Fred Hansen on the 63. I had to fill out an incident report on it. I didn't expect to see someone run or walk against the do not walk sign in an intersection and look up and it's Fred Hansen, and I almost hit him. That's not a good thing. I don't mind doing the 37 so I don't have to run into Fred Hansen coming from the Mac Club or coming from his condo or whatever. I'd rather run into one of these supermodels that are jogging around the lake than run into Fred Hansen if I have to run into somebody. So yeah, I feel a little safer out here away from Fred. I don't want to have that kind of incident again. So anyway, Fred, again, some personal advice. I know you're in a hurry, but look up before you cross the street, especially when a bus is coming. Could be me again. That would not be good. Otherwise, I'm going to hang out here and play it safe. And if I have to hit someone, it will be a jogger that didn't look. But I don't want to run into you again. So please keep your heads up. As far as Stephen Banta goes, Stephen, yeah, well, we just hope you don't make too many decisions that affect too many of your workers' lives with regard to their shifts that throw them way out. Well, now, that was my break for all day. I got to go, and I'll be having to talk more later when I'm not on my break. I don't have a break anymore, so I got to get going. Okay, that's it for the 37. Time to go.